This house was the house where we got screwed by a professional tenant.
Professional tenant sounds like a good thing, but it is the opposite. It's not a drug dealer, not a squatter, not someone who trashes your house. A professional tenant is someone who knows tenant laws very well, exploit grey areas, create issues with the house, and use legal processes to delay or avoid rent. They make landlords spend money unnecessarily for their benefits. So why are they professional? They don't scream, they don't threaten, they send emails in black and white, and they quote regulations, and they look reasonable. That's what makes them dangerous. When we were looking for tenants for this house, on paper everything looked perfect. Single family home, nice B-class neighborhood, good tenant profile. On application, elderly, veteran couple, stable, polite, well-spoken. There was nothing that failed the screening criteria. But oh boy, there were red flags that we wish we knew. So listen carefully and don't make the same mistakes we did. Red flag number 1. Before they moved in, they started things like, can you repaint this? Can you repaint that? Can you repaint the wall in a different color? Can you change this? Can you adjust that? And here's the thing, the house was already in a perfectly acceptable condition. We just renovated it. And at the stage, we thought, oh, maybe they're just asking. We can just say no. But on hindsight, this is a red flag. It's actually the tenant testing boundaries. And because that's their personality, they will likely keep doing this over and over throughout the lease. So we didn't change anything and we moved them in. On the day of the move-in, they signed the move-in inspection report, which means that they accepted the house as is. They also declared that they had no pets, because pets come with extra pet rent. Now here's red flag number 2, telling lies. During the application, when our agent visited to check on them moving in, she noticed something. They had a huge German Shepherd. Suddenly, they produced a doctor's letter saying this is an emotional support animal. Legally, emotional support animals cannot be charged pet rent. So, okay, what are we going to do? We can't do anything against that. But the issue is this, they never declared it up front. We could have caught them out, but we closed one eye and moved on. Then came the worst part. The complaint started. There's a hole in the garage door and bees coming in. Our agent went to check and it wasn't even a hole. It was a small crack in the paint, and there were certainly no bees, not even one. Then came another complaint. Oh, there's a patch of wall missing some paint. Our agents went to check again, and it was just a small paint chip, possibly caused by the tenant herself, because we painted the place. But okay, that's not the worst part. Seeing that we were not fixing the issue because those were not urgent and they could be deferred, the professional tenant escalated. The complaints became legal accusation. They even hired their own inspector, which was their friend, to produce an inspection report claiming that the house needed a lot of fixes because we literally just renovated the house and the tenant had nothing to report at move-in. This report listed every tiny cosmetic issues, cheap paint, minor flaws, and somehow concluded the house was inhabitable. Then they filed for rent escrow. Well, what is a rent escrow? Rent escrow is something that the tenant will pay to a third party or court claiming that the house is not livable and rent is only released after the fixes are done. What the hell, right? And remember, they already accepted the house as is, but now they were engineering a way not to pay, and at this point, legal documents have been filed. We had no choice. We had to fix the issue to avoid legal consequences. So we fixed everything, and here's the super annoying part. While all this were happening, the tenant were asking us whether we want to sell the house to them, despite the house being in inhabitable condition. Like what? We suspect that they wanted us to renovate it at our own cost, then sell it to them cheaper because of all the bullying that they were doing. And of course, we did not sell. And after their 1-year lease ended, we did not renew them. The real cost wasn't just the repair, it was the stress, the time, and the legal back and forth, mental bandwidth, coordination, and energy. So, how do you avoid professional tenants? Number 1, excessive nitpicking before move-in. Number 2, inconsistency or dishonest in applications. Number 3, talking about escalation and legal proceedings. With this experience, we have a much better eye now. And guys, we are sharing this not to scare you, Just don't repeat our mistakes. If you want to learn more about US real estate, join our free course. The link is below. And if this story helped you, please help to like and subscribe and share this with others so that they don't get burned. You can also watch these 2 videos here for more of other lessons. So I'll thank you for your time and I'll see you in the next one.